Welcome, everyone, emanating from Fairway Sports World. This is the American Car Care Center's $30,000 Candlepin Challenge, brought to you by the International Candlepin Bowling Association. Hello, folks. I'm Philip Burton alongside Dan Murphy. Kevin Davis, our champion, is back, going for win number 3 after defeating Declan last week, Dan.
That's right, 3 in a row, and one way to protect your second place in the point standing is to continually win. Don't give anyone else a chance, and that's exactly what he's been doing. Of course, our format is the same, folks. It's a challenge.
And it was
off his string and start a string of their own, and that's when we award the points. We got about 9 weeks left, I think, in the regular season. These points are getting very important. Give you combinations, give you points for combinations of spares and strikes. $750 for winning the championship match.
All right, Dan, thanks a lot. Now let's go over to one of our favorite ladies. Trina Fernandez is standing by with today's challengers. Trina.
Thanks, Phil. I'm here with 2 fine challengers, Dennis Nuzzo and Bobby Bettencourt. And we're going to start with Dennis. Dennis, you've tried several times to get here, but this is your first time.
Many times, yeah. About a dozen times.
Welcome. What finally got you over the hump?
Just persistence. Never give up. Got to keep trying. Got to grab that brass ring. It'll happen eventually.
Well, we're glad you're here. All right, good luck. And Bobby, or should I call you Officer Bettencourt?
Bobby's fine. Thanks.
Bobby, tell us, you were on the show last year, or earlier this year. How'd you do?
Unfortunately, I lost to Dave Hodge in a close match. I missed the 9-drop at the end to lose, so hopefully I can avenge it today and bowl a little bit better.
What's your strategy today?
Hopefully come out of the gate, hit the head pin, and see how they fall. Dennis is a good bowler, so I'm looking forward to a good match.
Excellent. All right, back over to you, Phil.
All right, thanks a lot, Trina. Standing by with us now is our champion, Kevin Davis, going for win number 3. Kevin, what will you have to do to attain that?
Beat one of them two.
Plain and simple. Any strategies?
I got to start hitting the head pin a little bit more. You know, I mean, I've bowled okay without hitting the head pin, but I've been off a little bit.
All right. I see you brought your lucky pants, but you're missing your shoes. Where are your shoes, Kevin?
I got to relax a little before the next match.
All right. Well, good luck today, all right, buddy?
Thank you.
Kevin Davis, our champion. Among our total point getters, he's in second place at 2,250, behind Rico Baldinelli, who's at 2,300, and ahead of Mike Morgan at 2,000. Folks, we'll be back with the start of the American Car Care Center's $30,000 Candlepin Challenge right after this. All right, folks, welcome back to Fairway Sports World for the American Car Care Center's $30,000 Candlepin Challenge. Getting us started, Dennis Nuzzo from Saugus, Massachusetts. 28, chipping away at the left side. Has that 10-pin dancing down there and actually falling late. Instead of 6, he takes down 5 now. Just 4 standing. And that will be a 9 box for Mr. Nuzzo.
1 standing and not the one you want left standing, the head pin. You want that to go down with that first ball.
Yeah, it's a little off to the left both times now. There's a cluster to the right plus the 7 pin over in left field. Like you said, Dan, he's leaving that head pin standing. This time he's going for the 10. And misses to the left. So 2 9 boxes for Dennis Nuzzo. And he's at 18 after 2. And here's our other challenger, Bobby Bettencourt. And Bobby's been on before. He lost in the challengers match by 1 point to David Hodge.
106, 105.
So he knows the importance of getting off to a fast start. Let's see if he can do that. Leaving the 4 horsemen to the left. Plus that 9 pin.
Careful when you talk about fast starts. He's a policeman.
Yeah, that's true.
A slow start from that stop signs, you know. And a 10 box.
10 box for Bobby. And here's Bobby looking for his first mark.
You can only hear what comes through our headsets from that truck.
Oh, yes.
The wittiness there.
That's an arresting statement.
Yeah.
We love our crew.
We do.
All right, Bettencourt dropping 5. leaving 5.
Turned away, and when he threw that ball, he knew that was not going to be where he wanted, trying to split the 3 and the 6, like he's trying to do now, and clean him up. He plays on the
Cleans
inside.
him up nicely.
2 10 boxes and a 2-pin lead early in the match.
Bettencourt taking away the trash. Here we go. See it there on the replay. All right, here's Dennis. Dennis still off the head pin. Still off to his left, Dan. He kind of over-adjusted last time off to his right.
Oh, almost converted that one, though.
Sure did. All right, Nuzzo for the 10 box for himself. He's at 28 after 3.
Dennis does a lot of his bowling at the Malden Square Lanes, Danny Ryan's place.
That's right, he averages 114. There with a nasty split, 4-7, 6-10, but he's got some wood in front of both.
Took out the 4-7, now he's going to go after the 6-10.
He does that as well. It's another 10 box for Mr. Nuzzo, 38 after 4. And here is Officer Bettencourt. Bobby averages of 125, drops 5 and leaves 5.
Bobby Bettencourt is bowling for Ron Young from Attleboro, Massachusetts.
All right, leaving just the king. The 9 box, Bettencourt. 29 after 3. He'll need another 10 box to maintain that 1 pin advantage that he has. Putting himself in a position for a spare here. It's got the 3-5. Piece of wood straddling the 3-5. It makes them both go away. That's a spare in the 4th for Bettencourt. He's at 39 after 4, plus whatever his fill will be. And here is Nuzzo looking for his first mark of the day. All right, Nuzzo leaving the 4 horsemen to the left minus the 4. That time he strikes the head pin, but gets nothing else.
Okay, and Dennis is bowling for Jed Costas from Quincy, Massachusetts.
That's 8 for Nuzzo, 46 after 5. Nuzzo off to the right just a little bit, though. Gets quite a drop, leaving the head plus the 7.
It's got a lot of wood in behind and between the 1 and the 7. Should help. Gets that head pin. It should be a spare. Ooh, far left.
Yeah, it takes away the 7, but he leaves the first pin. There it is. 10 box for Dennis. All right, 56 after 6. And here is Bettencourt. Bobby has a high single of 200. You see there, and a high triple of 475. Nice ball. Dropping 9.
Leaves just the 10 pin. Piece of wood rolling back now in front of that 10. Now it rolls out.
Yeah, it rolls out a little bit. Bobby just waiting for that wood to settle. Here he goes. Takes it away. 2 in a row. All right. Back-to-back spares for Bettencourt in the 4th and in the 5th. Looking for another solid fill, as well as looking to expand that lead.
That's pretty solid. That's real solid.
That's real solid.
Strike on
Strike.
spare.
That's 3 in a row for Bobby. Getting it done. You see there on the replay. Mowing him down. All right, here's Dennis. Looking to do the same thing. Dennis trying to get his first mark.
Yeah, he's got to get the first one, and he's got to tie a few of them together. Oh, that close.
Very close, leaving just the 4-7. All right, you see Nuzzo down by 22, plus the fill on Bettencourt's strike. All right, the 1-3. Very makeable spare. Just needs to get that head pin.
Almost a must. Got it.
Got it. Keeps it all right. It's all about survival. Here we go. Nuzzo looking to advance to the next round. He's going to need to capitalize on that spare. Here's Bobby. He's looking to capitalize on his strike.
Oh,
and he
almost a
does.
double.
Dropping 9.
Another 10 pin to shoot at.
Same situation he was in last time. There he goes. Getting after that 10. Got it.
4 in a row.
All right. Bettencourt taking control. Spare, spare, strike, spare. Oh, he likes that. He likes that. Just the 2, 4, and 7.
Five in a row.
5 in a row. He should be doing this next game.
I know.
Save some of these, Bobby. All right, here's Dennis. He needs to get some strikes now. Just the 4 and 7. Nice drop on his spare.
8 fill gives him 83 after 8. And 2 in a row.
Back-to-back marks for Nuzzo.
Getting started now, but maybe a little too little,
Yeah,
too late.
little too late, exactly. Here, Bobby Bettencourt with a nice little smirk as he looks on, enjoying what he sees. He's in total control.
It took Dennis a while to catch on to that head pin, but once he did, he started bowling pretty well.
Yeah, first he was off to the left, off to the right.
He's going to end up with 3 in a row.
3 in a row. He just needed those a little earlier in the match. See there on the spare. He's right on now. I think he caught fire a little bit too late though, Dan. Right on the head pin. This time with a spread eagle though. And that is 113. Mr. Nuzzo. Not enough.
Obviously, Bobby Bettencourt is going to move on to face our champion, Kevin Davis. See if he can stop Kevin at 2 wins in a row. Another
strike.
Wow.
For Bettencourt. That is now 6 in a row. Check it out, folks. Behold. Now, Dan, does this ever concern you when you lost this many times in a row this early?
I always felt there's only so many to a customer, so if I see someone doing this, I want to be the next in line because I don't think he can keep this pace up. But I don't know about Bobby.
Another spare.
My, oh my, 7 marks in a row, 155 in a ball.
Imagine if this was in the championship match. He'd have some serious points.
I don't even think he's warmed up. He's only thrown 22 balls the whole game.
Well, he's feeling it today. What did he say?
That's 23 right there.
He is feeling it.
161.
Wow, 161 to 113. Bettencourt will advance to take on our champion, Kevin Davis. You'll see that in just a few minutes. All right, folks, welcome back to Fairway Sports World. There you see our champion rise to lane 28, Kevin Davis. always does well here. Beat Det Klein last week, 268 to 231. The week before that, it was Bill Mayer, 255 to 242. So, one of his favorite places to bowl.
And Kevin will be bowling for the person in the audience today, Chris Hall from Somerville. Somerville with two S's on the end? I don't think so, but that's what Earl says. Somerville. Oh, I see. He abbreviated Somerville, Mass. Okay, yeah. Somerville, folks. Okay.
As Earl's looking at you, Dan. Take a look at
this
shot.
Nice try there, and he comes
Excellent
back and
shot.
finally gets it.
By Davis. Nice 10 box. All right, Kevin. Dropping 6, leaving 4 out there. Going for another 10 box. Mr. David's average is 122. All right, he gets that 10. So he's at 20 after 2 now.
Well, it's the first time in the last 2 weeks he hasn't opened it with at least 1 mark in his first 2 frames.
And here's the challenger, Bobby Bettencourt, who's just been throwing smoke. He tore up the challengers match. Unbelievable.
7 in a row.
7 in a row. 7 marks in a row.
2 spares, a strike. 2 spares, a strike, and a spare. And make it almost another one.
You know, Dan, I saw Kevin Davis looking on. What is going through your mind when your next opponent throws 7 marks in a row?
Somehow stall.
As much as you can.
Get out of the batter's box or something. But
Use
you got
the
to slow this
restroom.
guy down. Yeah.
Coffee break, anybody?
Yep. Use all of your timeouts.
I know. Call timeout quick. All right, you got the 4-7, 6-10.
Oh, what a try. Just catches the end of that wood.
All right, 19 after 2. Let's take a look at this. Almost gets everything, but the 4 denies it.
So it's a 1-pin advantage early in the match for our reigning champ, trying to make it a 3-peat. And protect his second place in the point standing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, 2, 4, 5, and 7.
Oh.
It's a tough break there.
Right. 3-10. Hasn't left the pin standing.
Yeah. That's the good news. No marks yet, though. All right, Davis, after seeing the clinic that Bettencourt put on in the challenge,
There's a strike.
Gets his first mark now.
And 100 points.
You know he was looking for that. Nice strike in the 4th.
Looks like right there was going to be the 5-7, but both kind of went down simultaneously. For the strike, Bobby Bettencourt now for the 3rd and 4th frames. I'm not so sure he wants that head pin to go down unless it takes a lot of friends with
it
it.
took a couple, but it leaves the 4-7 and the 10. A lot of wood down there now.
Up front, you use the one right, just to the right of the where the head pin will be, and see what happens. Right there.
They trip late. They trip late.
Not enough.
No, not enough juice. Just the 7. Rack. Okay. Bettencourt at 29 after 3. Looking for more now. I think Bobby used a lot of those marks in the challenges match.
Sometimes that happens, you know, and you just no one can go at that same pace and bury the ball time after time But if you lose it for a box or two, you want to get it right back.
Right.
Sometimes it's a prolonged absence, and that's when you run into problems. And right now, well, with the exception of the strike to Kevin, no one was really setting the world on fire out there. But Kevin is smoldering right now, though.
Yeah. Trying to heat up a little bit.
Well, he just put that fire out.
Yeah. That's Fred Eagle. Takes out the left side. Nice shot there. Now he's going for the right. 3, 6, and 10. Nice ball. Nice out. Davis with 10 more. And he is now at 57 after 5. 10-10 advantage. Looks good. Leads the 3-6. Davis after his second mark. Looking at despair in the 3-6, and he gets it.
150 points.
67 after 6 plus the spill. And here is Bobby Bettencourt. All right, he leads the 4 horsemen to the left. See his high single of 200. He also has a high triple of 475. Missing the head pin.
.47 at the halfway point. First game. Championship match. Next week we'll be at the Rollaway Lanes in Ware, Massachusetts.
Nice down there.
Yes,
Really
good
is.
job.
Enjoyable place.
There's Bobby. Back in the pocket that time. Lead just a 7.
Bobby, an opportunity to get his first mark.
Nice little guide there to the right.
Yeah.
If he was happened to miss to the right, to hit the wood. Exactly what happened.
Exactly what happened. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. See the score, 67-57, plus the fills coming up, which we'll give you right after this. All right, welcome back, folks. There you see our champ. He finds himself up by 10 for both he and Bobby Bettencourt. Have spares in the 6th. So, looking for a decent fill.
Oh.
Not much on that, though.
Looked better going down there, but just 4, cluster of 5 in the right-hand corner. 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And the lonely 7 pin out in left field.
All right, Kevin. 3, 6, 7, and 10. Not a bad attempt. All right. 9. And he is at 80 after 7. Trying to extend that lead a little bit. Davis off to the left.
They catch a piece of that wood on the left, right-hand tip of it, and the 5 pin at the same time.
5, 7, 9, and 10. A lot of wood. Hits them all.
Nice shot by Kevin Davis.
Davis, take a look, Dan. Beautiful shot. Using that wood to take out the 9 and 10. He spares up in the 9th, or the 8th rather. Here's Bettencourt looking for something on his spare. Only 5.
3, 6, 10 with the 4 and the 8. Got a chance. Well, a little full on the 3 pin. A couple pieces of wood there that would have helped him.
Get the wood between the 4 and the 8. All right.
It's an 8 pin advantage for our champion, Kevin Davis. But, as you see, he has a spare in the 8th already. Ooh, that close to a strike.
Very close. Just the 6 to 9. Davis using that wood.
Kind of jumped up in the air. If that wood wasn't there, he was by that 6
Yeah,
pin.
he sure was. He sure was. See him there smiling as he goes back to his seat. He got a kick out of that one. Here's Davis.
Kevin back in the 9, 8, 8.5.
Rounded up.
8 pin drop on that spear.
Unfortunately, you can't. So it's just 8.
I don't know if he can just clip that wood on the end, the right-hand tip of that wood. Yes!
Oh,
enough!
what a
Great
shot.
shot. There wasn't much room there.
Davis with back-to-back spares. Take another look using the wood. Ball taking away the 8.
Gives him 250 points, chance for 150 points more with another mark.
Oh, that's big. Getting that 9 pin to fall back there. It's got the 1, 3, and the 7. After the 1, 3 pocket, this is the 7. So. All right, $10 with Davis. 125. And here is Bobby. See his high five of 728. All right, Bobby with the 2, 4, 5, and 7.
I'm trying to match marks with Kevin Davis. Had a pair here. He's got 1. Right away, he turned away from that one.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. 98. Trails by 17. The mark here with a decent fill, though. He's back in the single numbers.
Yeah, he's back in business, so.
Oh, 2 full.
He's got that 9 pin down there, sleeping behind the spread eagle. All right, folks, that's it for game 1. Davis by 20, 125 to 105. We'll be back with game 2 right after this.
Welcome back. And to all of you at home that would like to get involved, please send us a postcard. And Dan Murphy will even read your name on the air. And I know that that's a perk that a lot of people haven't heard about before. So send those postcards in to the International Candlepin Bowling Association $30,000 Candlepin Challenge, 26 South Main Street, Suite 252, Concord, New Hampshire, 03301. Now, 2 names will be chosen from that group of postcards every week and matched with our 2 challengers. Now, if one of those challengers goes on to unseat our champion, then you will win $25. But there's yet another way to win. You come down and be a part of our audience, and my lovely assistant Earl will pick a name and put it out of a hat and match it with our champion for the week. Now, if our champ goes on to win, then that lucky audience member will win $25. But now, let's get back over to Dan and Phil.
All right, Trina. Oh, Earl's like your lovely assistant, Earl.
Yeah. She didn't mean like good-looking assistant, just lovely.
Just lovely.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here's Bobby Bettencourt. Looking to cut into that 20-point lead. All right, Bettencourt getting after 6, just missing it for a 9 box.
There's Earl now. There's lovely Earl, her lovely assistant.
He's like, why are you guys on me? Leave me alone. Bobby looking for more.
The 10 pin goes.
drop.
Looking at the 3 pin. A much needed mark to get himself going.
He was on fire. The challenge match kind of cooled down in the first game of the championship.
Yes.
Just slid by to the left on that 3-pin. The ironic thing is he missed a little farther to the left. That wood would have kicked forward. And he gets just 19 pins in those first two.
And here's our champ, Kevin Davis, maintaining. Going for win number 3 now.
Well,
Davis with the 2-4-3
I don't know how many
6.
people at home are rooting for Davis, Kevin Davis, but I know 2 people who are.
Yeah? Well, who is that?
Rico Baldinelli and Mike Morgan.
Mike Morgan, of course.
Just protect yourself and protect us.
Well, he appears to be doing that.
That's
far.
right.
Done 3 shows now. That's a clean 10 for Davis. All right, Davis with that 5 plus the 10.
I think if he goes right at that 2-pin. Yes, right there. Oh, right up and over the 10-pin. All right, he didn't.
All right, that's the 9 box. He's at 19 after 2. Davis matching Bettencourt.
Oh, the 10-pin goes. Leaves just the 6 with a couple planks and 1 in back, 1 in front.
There it is. Bettencourt marking it up in the 3rd.
Could this be one of many again?
Well, we'll see.
Found the spot.
Last time he did it, strung them together big time.
Back on the head pin, 7-pin drop.
He's got the 3-5-6.
Yeah, the triangle, always a tough spare to make. Doesn't look that difficult, but. Oh!
It's not going to tip.
No.
5 is not going to tip. All right, there's Bobby with 46 after 4. Got to start stringing those marks together, though, to catch Kevin.
Yeah, that was crucial. If that one over had 2 in a row and give Kevin something to think about, Kevin's going to look at the diamond lead. 3, 5, 6, and 9. Piece of wood that should help keep a couple of them in play.
It does. You called it, Ben. That's a spare in the 3rd. Davis. See there? He's using that wood, too. Like you said, keeping it in play. Just blowing them up.
Oh, boy.
Nice shot.
Spare in the 4, a strike in the 4th, on spare.
There's Kevin Davis making them vanish.
Yes, there's a replay. It's 400 points for Kevin. 150 for Bobby Bettencourt thus far. Bobby almost gets a strike of his own.
That. You know, Kevin Davis picked a good spot to throw up that strike, because Bettencourt was not capitalizing on the open boxes.
That's right. And you can't be assured that Bobby won't catch fire.
Right,
So
exactly. So you picked a good time to do it, giving Bettencourt more to think about. He's already down by, now he's down by 23.
He was back in the pocket again, though. There's a strike on spare. He almost, in the 4th box, he had that triangle, almost tripped that 5-pin. He would have had 4 in a row.
All right.
But
the
Kevin
7 does go for him. Goes late, but it goes nonetheless.
But now Kevin works on a strike. Oh, the wood turned nicely. As long as it stays up. Oh, boy, I don't like the one in behind it now.
Yeah. It's rolling out of there a little bit.
Let's see what happens. Yep.
Well,
that second piece of wood killed it.
Right.
9 fill, though, on the strike.
shot.
10. 22 pins is the lead through 5 boxes. As Bobby Bettencourt has a strike working.
Kevin with another makeable spare.
Wants that piece of wood to stay out. Oh boy, it's not a good piece if it stays there.
That's a tough angle, huh?
Let's see, he might have a shot at it.
He's just kind of waiting for it to roll out of there.
He's going to have a clear shot. Shot. Wasn't sure the wood was going to stay out.
Right.
Oh, and he gets it anyways. Whoa.
Oh, you got to love the smile. He loves it.
Oh.
Davis loves it. You see there, folks. 78-76. Spare strike. We'll be back with both the fills right after this. All right, welcome back, folks.
Okay, now you see the points to date. Kevin Davis, 2 strikes, 5 spares, 450 points. And his opening game was 125. Bobby Bettencourt, 1 strike, 4 spares, 300 points. And, of course, trailing by 20 after 1, 22 now in the match. Bobby's working on a strike, Kevin working on a spare in the 6th. So that's where we're up to date.
All right, and here's Bobby now looking to close that gap.
Talking about an important date, folks. Mark down on your calendars, June 1st, Sunday, June 1st, around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when we'll tape the final show and award that $15,000 prize to someone. Pilgrim Lanes, Haverhill, Massachusetts. Be there or be square.
It's always fun.
Always
we had a great time last year.
Yeah, great host, the Angelotti family. Please, come on down, 1 o'clock, Pilgrim Lanes, June 1st is when we'll tape that final show.
Place is packed.
9 on the strike is an 85. Really needed to continually mark. And then that's a 9 box. That slid off the channel and clipped a piece of wood. Therefore, it's no good.
That's 94 after 7 now. All right, Bettencourt leaving the 4 horsemen to the left. 1, 2, 4, 7. Needs a little more. Another mark.
Oh, there's another
That'll
one.
help.
Keeping his hopes alive. Needs some help
Sure
from
is.
Kevin, though. Needs Kevin to
See the 4 horsemen.
stumble a little bit on a spare or something. He needs some help from Kevin. And Kevin's not usually the one that does something
He's
like
not
that.
going to help you out.
No.
No.
Like I
If
said, he's not
anything,
going to
he's
help
going to
you
do
out.
something like that.
Strike on spare. Increases his lead now to 24 plus these 2 balls.
Now, Kevin has an interesting game because as soon as you get close, as soon as you have a glimmer of hope, he answers you with a strike or a
He
spare
also
or
has
something.
an interesting approach. He'll rock back on his step before he starts, right there. To me, that would...
Oh, splits them both.
I'm going to start doing that.
To me, that would
Double
what, Dan?
strike.
What would that do?
Oh, man.
Take another look, folks. Back-to-back strikes.
Back-to-back
collects a few
strikes,
more
100-point bonus, but don't forget that triple strike is worth a 500-point bonus, plus 100 for the strike, plus 100 points for the consecutive 3 marks or more. So
There's Bobby dropping 7 on his spare. He's at 104 now.
nice spare. Nice
That's
spare.
back-to-back
for
spares for
Bobby.
Bettencourt. Take another look. Using that wood and the ball.
If Kevin were to throw another strike when he gets up there, he could leap over a couple people and possibly take over the lead in points.
Oh, he's already in second place. So
That's right. That's right.
So he just, the only person
So
he's leaping over is Rico
I believe he's
Balfanelli.
at 800 right now. If you figure in 750, if he holds on and wins the match. But if he throws that next strike, that's huge.
Seeing there looking on at the triangle.
Meanwhile, Bobby Bettencourt's having a terrific game in his own right.
Sure is.
But it's going to be too little too late because of that double strike.
That's 3 marks in a row for Bettencourt. Take a look as he eliminates the triangle, the 3-5-6.
Oh, boy, what a finish.
Wow.
He was back on it again.
Impressive finish. Spare on strike.
253 for a
Strike
total.
on spare, rather.
If he had the 161 from the Challengers match and the 148. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the top 3. Fortunately, you don't count the points in that Challengers match. Now, Kevin
And also,
Davis.
he won't collect the winners, the points that the winners
That's
get.
correct.
So,
yeah. But this is a huge ball, folks, right here. Got a chance.
oh, not going to happen.
Well, you keep marking, and the same thing could probably happen. You start adding them up.
Well, he's got the 4, 7, and 8. Little wood down there.
Let's keep the string going.
That's
another
it.
mark.
All right, that's 4 in a row now for Kevin Davis. That's spare, strike, strike, spare.
I really needed that strike. I believe he's at 900 right now. 1650 with the winner's share.
All right, he's got the 3, 7, 9, 10.
Already at 151. He's got a terrific 2-game total.
Yes. Almost.
That gives him 160. 285 for a 2-game total. Make it 285.
All right, folks. Kevin Davis remains our champion. 285 to 253. That's number 3 for Kevin Davis. Can anyone stop this man? Because he's on a roll. All right, welcome back, folks. Dan, Kevin Davis gets win number 3, defeating Bobby Bettencourt 285 to 253. He threw up 6 spares, 4 strikes for 1,650 points. An impressive showing.
Yeah, it was. And you know, Bobby couldn't keep that pace up when he threw 7 marks in the Challengers round. So you knew he had a little letdown at the 105, but he came roaring back that second game. It's a good thing Kevin had a little left in the tank.
Absolutely. Let's go over now to Trina Fernandez, who's standing by with our challengers. Trina.
Yes, Phil, I'm over here with a couple of disappointed but wiser men. Dennis, not bad for your first time. What'd you learn?
A little nervous. By the time I controlled my ball, it was too late. Bobby had already put me away. So just next time, I'll be less nervous. That's all.
Yeah. Well, hopefully there'll be a next time soon.
Oh, there will be. Definitely. I'll be back.
Try again, right?
Exactly.
All
Keep
right.
going forward.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you, Dennis. And now, Bobby, you got on fire towards the end there. 4 marks towards the end, but it was a little bit too late. What happened?
Unfortunately, I lost my ball, the first string after the big first, preliminary round, and lost it for a while. But Kevin, he's a great bowler. He threw with a good ball. He got a good lead. I found it a little too late, but unfortunately, the horses were out of the barn by then. But hopefully, I'll be back, and can't do that against a bowler like Kevin. He's a good bowler.
What's it like going head-to-head with Kevin?
Kevin's a good guy. Not only is he a good bowler, he's a good guy. So, I mean, it's fun, and like I said, I wish I could have put a good first string so we could have made it a little tighter. But hopefully I'll be back, and he'll still be champ, and I'll have a rematch.
What's going to be your strategy for next time?
Like I said, I felt good. I mean, just that second ball, I kept hitting the 3-pin. My ball was just sliding to the 3-pin, which I tried to correct a couple of times, but unfortunately didn't do it till the last 6 boxes. But again, it was too late, so we'll be back.
Okay. Now, Bobby, you are an officer in Danvers, is that correct?
Yes, I am. I'm a DARE officer also. I'd like to say hi to all my DARE kids. I have a bowling league with the kids on Saturday mornings, and but I am a police officer in Danvers, yes.
Okay, well, I'll remember that next time I'm driving through Danvers.
You'll be all set.
Okay. You take care of me. Thank you. All right, back over to Phil and Dan.
All right, thanks a lot, Trina. Standing by with us now is our champion, Kevin Davis. Congratulations on win number 3.
Yeah, thank
I see
you.
you found your shoes all right. You
Yeah.
seem pretty relaxed up there today.
Yeah, I know that I couldn't really take a break even with that lead with Bob because, anybody that comes on, they can throw that 150, and if you go subpar, it takes that 20 pins right away.
Now, I have to ask you, were you concerned when you saw Bobby throw 7 marks in a row in the Challengers match?
No, I was just glad to see he was in the Challengers match.
But you seemed to answer him pretty much in the championship match, back and forth. Whenever you threw a spare, you threw a spare. Whenever you threw a strike, you threw a strike.
Yeah, I had to try to preserve the lead, and it worked. And I ended up throwing that double. That was huge.
I don't know if you heard my cell phone go off, but there was Rico and Mike Morgan calling in
Oh,
saying,
no.
go, go, go. Please protect us, too. So,
Well, I'm trying, guys.
and we got a little check here for $600 for the last few weeks of bowling, and still in the line for that $15,000 at the end of the season. Should be exciting.
Yep, very good.
Hey, well, congratulations.
Thanks, Phil.
All right. I'll see you next time. Okay. All right, you see Kevin Davis amongst our top point leaders. He's in second place with 2250 behind Rico Baldinelli, who's in first with 2300, and Mike Morgan at 2000. And another impressive showing by Kevin Davis.
Okay, we'll be at the rollaway lanes in Ware next week. We don't know who the challengers are at this time, but I'm telling you, they're going to have their hands full with Kevin Davis.
Can anyone stop this man, the way
Well,
he's bowling right now?
He's not only bowling well, but he's bowling with a lot of confidence. He didn't seem to overthrow, just kept methodically hitting the headpin, making spots or making spares and shots when he had to make them, and that's the way to win.
I know he said that he was concerned, or he wasn't concerned when he threw those 7 marks, when Bobby Bettencourt threw those 7 marks, but he came away with it anyway. Folks, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you next time on the American Car Care Center's $30,000 Candlepin Challenge.